Man, y'all ain't gonna believe this right here, bro. This Coca-Cola, bro, black tie. Let me ask you a question, my boy. What in the world make you want to say a thing like this right here, bro? What possible could make you want to say you wish you was Latino? And you blacker than your shadow. Bro, what the? All right, but anyway, we're here now. We're going to see what this dog go. I can't think of the word for him right now. Tar baby. I remember people his color back. Never mind, bro. Dark skin is in right now, bro. He just got me pissed off right there for the black people. I know I ain't dark skinned, bro. I don't care if I was dark, light, blue, green, yellow. It don't matter to me. I'm still relentless Lex, you feel me? And my heart is the same heart. But we're going to see what this Jack Rabbit got to say. Oh, Jack Rabbit.
Black History Month. I put up a post that says, sometimes I wish I was born Latino 4 days before Black History Month without even knowing. Some of y'all feel
Fool, you
way.
knew, fool.
And of course, when you...
Fool, you ain't know bro, who don't know 4 days before Black History Month? Bro, you been celebrating, how old you inside? You've been celebrating Black History Month all your life, damn near probably. Now all of a sudden, you don't know it's Black History. As black as you is, you don't know.
Write words in the caption. It's like writing. It's like the Bible, right? We all can read the same scriptures and Bible verses, but our takeaways are going to be very differently. So I'm going to go ahead and say, first of all, none of the comments that y'all wrote, nothing that was said, I'm not offended, I'm not mad. Misunderstood, but I'm not mad. Because when you put some shit out there like that, and as you guys pointed out the time, like, damn, man, Black History Month, but I do want to clarify something. And some of y'all might be pissed off, but I'm a grown-ass man, and this is what I feel. To know me is to understand me. To understand my history is to know that I literally grew up around blacks and Mexicans in Watts, South Central LA. That's one. Number two, okay, they love to put black and brown people against each other. Okay, they love to put black and Jewish people against each other. They love to put us against other communities.
Well, you're doing the same thing, man. Ty, you contradicting yourself, Ty. You say they love to put us against each other. Bro, by you saying you prefer to be Latino than black, bro, it's just like you're degrading the black. It's not really against, that's belittling your own race in some sort, bro. That's belittling your own race. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
What I was pointing out was facts. Now, the running joke trying to clown the Latino community, which we all been doing in the hood for years. Oh man, it's 20 of them living in one house. They pile up in the car 20, 30 deep. You know, Mexicans always blah, blah, blah. But let's talk about that. 20 deep in one house. Where do you ever see that at with black culture? Okay, they love to clown the Latino community about selling flowers and roses and having all these odd jobs from landscape.
Hey, man, first of all, Ty, I want to say something about the 20 deep inside that household and for everybody who's watching the channel right now. Now, my daughter, right? She just applied for a home a couple of months ago. She had to pay a $50 application fee. It's her and her spouse. They're together. his name was on the application fee. I mean, the application. But the management people who's over the property tells my daughter, in order for him to live there with her, he have to do his own separate application and pay an additional $50. So that's $100 just application fees, bro. So if you got 20 Latinos in the house, if they make all 20 Latinos do $50 application fees, you know how much money that is? Do you know how much, bro? How many bathrooms they got, bro? 20 people. I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure it does exist. I'm pretty sure. But it's got to be hell and high water in there, bro. Especially you got females that have female issues, you know, monthly issues. You know what I'm talking about? So, man, that's crazy.
Escaping to housekeeping, all of these entrepreneurial businesses that help to feed the family. And now we're on a whole nother level. Singers, rappers, actors, producers, directors, filmmakers. The door is open now. And I was just basically really just giving love to say, we're all trying to be successful. Our culture, our tribe, our people. But you have to have a level of respect when you look at their approach and their commitment to family. You know, y'all ever heard of the Sabbath dinners, right? Do a little research. The Jewish community, it's almost like a particular mandate that every Friday they do a dinner. I don't want to get into the war, politics, Palestinians. I am making a point about the things that I've seen, noticed, and I'm inspired by. And I said that I would, you know, sometimes I wish I was born in the Latin community, not because I want to be Latin, dumbass. I'm inspired by everything that they do pertaining to family and structure, and how it doesn't matter what random odd job and hustle, whether you're an actual U.S. citizen or you're an immigrant that some way got here in the country, you are working your ass off and helping your family. Your grandparents still live with you, your mom, your dad, and that's a very general blanket statement, but they will all live in the same house, and then you'll see one person at the time leaving the nest, but they built it together. People are talking a lot of shit about the Jewish community, but long before the war, think about it, man. They have a structure, they have an infrastructure, they have something that they are doing every week, conversations, building, talking about generational wealth, Hollywood, movies, music, and it's not really that many Jews, when you think about it, compared to black people. So you ask yourself, do we have a problem with Jewish people in general, or do we have a problem because they actually got their shit together? Lawyers, managers, agents, running studios, executives of studios, they have made a commitment to mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, financially, to build. And then, you know, obviously some of the comments, I don't mind negative comments. I'm a big boy, I got thick skin. Sometime when negative comments
you got dark skin too. Hope you know. I hope you know that you got your skin is thick, pause, and dark, pause. So don't you forget it, Ty.
But I'll never forget
Don't you
somebody
forget
wrote
it.
that we as black culture are struggling the way we're struggling because whether we're conscious or not, we are still affected by slavery, and we are still affected by the Jim Crow laws that have purposely and maliciously put us up against each other. Soon as a black man is about to get something, why aren't we happy for him? Why are we jealous of another man who gets engaged, about to get married? Why do we tear down anything that feels like amazing accomplishments and good vibrations what people are achieving? We as black culture have came so fucking far, and we're doing this fragmented. They are killing the game, and they're out there doing big things because they have prided themselves on community. Okay? And in closing, I'm gonna go ahead and be on some real super gangster shit right now. And only the real niggas out here know what I'm about to say. Most of us grew up in a single father home. Sorry. Most of us grew up in a single mother home. My bad. Most of us as young boys didn't have a father at home. Our moms had to play both roles. So when
Now, one thing about that, bro, like Ty, a lot of us did. I was one that grew up in a single father home. Now, when my mother, I know it's a side note, but when my mom and my pops, RIP to both, when they split it, when I was younger, my mom went on by her way and my dad went on by his way. But I decided to stay with my pops because he was sick. So I was there to take care of him. So that means I stayed in a single father's home. And as a little kid, man, being 8 years old, 9 years old, maybe, making a decision whether you want to stay with your mom or stay with your dad, it was one of the toughest things I ever had to do in my decisions I have to make in my life, bro. Very, very tough decision. Especially like being 8 to 9 years old and asking myself, do I want to take the role of a nurse to nurture my dad while he was in this situation? So I put my big boy pants on at 8 years old and I lived in a single father home, bro. And that's what I did.
we find ourselves loaning and desiring family, it ain't at home. When you in the hood, it ain't at home. So what do you end up doing? You're looking at the Crips and the Bloods, shooting, killing, banging, slanging. They got your back. They put money in your pocket. They helping you to do something. I don't give a fuck if you selling weed, crack, cocaine, heroin. You out here doing something in the hood to get money. Now that's what I've seen. That's a broad, fucked up generalization, but it's what I've seen as far as what we in the ghetto identify with as family. That's why most young niggas who don't have a father, don't have a family, ain't got no brothers that's got they back, they start looking at the energy of the Bloods or the Crips or the SA gangs, and they like, yo, you a part of the family. Anybody fuck with you, we gonna pull up on them and take care of business. Anybody try and rob you, break up in your house, steal anything from you, we are your family. But they also teaching these young niggas how to roll a blunt and load a gun before they teaching us algebra and sitting us down to say, who are we as black men and black culture, and what are we actually capable of doing when we link up together? So, man, listen, I've been in the game, the music game and movie game, coming up on 25 years. I don't know if niggas are threatened or intimidated by me, but there's been so many celebrities and entertainers over the years that sing, rap, act, direct, produce, editing, music videos, dancing, choreography, stage, getting in the studio, creating music and creating the process of music, and they're all successful. And they really, the approach is, you doing your thing, I'm good, bro, I'm doing me. The other communities are linking up with each other. And that's what I'm saying.
Hey, yo, Ty, you need to smoke them raw papers, my boy. Stop them backwoods, my boy. Smoke them raw papers.
I just want to let y'all know
that's why you coughing
that
like
they
that,
took
bro.
a couple of
I know
words
you're high.
from my Latino comment and blasted off with some goofy shit.
Goofy
but
shit,
I'm just
bro.
letting y'all know,
you
man.
It to my goofy shit, bro.
I've always posted black and brown proud. Black and brown pride. As well as black pride. And I know it's
that nigga said single father earlier, single mother. Now he can't remember black or brown. This nigga on that ooh-wee.
Black History Month. Just
he on that ooh-wee right now, man.
I have to ask y'all a question. What exactly is the point of Black History Month, in your opinion, not mine? What is Black History Month for you? Couple of things I want to throw out there. Is it making a commitment to reading certain books and watching certain documentaries and trying to really get a sense of, you know, all of our forefathers and sisters who have blood shed and put it all on the line, all of these inventions that I keep finding out, like every day I'm finding out a black man or black woman invented that. Is Black History Month
there you have it.
For you
yeah.
to tap into these various different things that we as black culture, as African Americans, not just Americans, but the things that we've been able to achieve.
So, Ty, let me ask you a question real quick, bro. Let me ask you a question just in case you see this reaction video. What if they had a day called a month called Father History Month? Now, you just said a lot of us grew up without our fathers, right? Well, a lot of us also grew up without knowing our history. But I'm pretty sure if they had a month called Father History Month, and because your father wasn't there, you will celebrate it. You'll research it. You'll research it, bro. I know you would, because you would like to know. It's the same thing, bro.
So I want y'all to know that in my mind, I think a really new blueprint that we should try and tap into. I know Diddy was doing the conferences, right? That was very powerful and empowering. But I really feel like maybe that there's a way to do something really, really big and put the right panel together, right?
Like what?
And
you got any
maybe
ideas?
Do something virtually where we can have a conversation, because I'm going to tell you, it's not that we as black culture are intimidated or threatened by any other cultures, but I think that we'll never have a shot at truly pulling it together as a culture. When we see them linking up, they become more powerful when they do it together. When they strategize and they talk through all of the traumas and the stuff and the emotions, the visions, the dreams. They put up money to get behind each other, and they do whatever it takes to get it from zero to a hero. But what do we do? And what can we do more of pertaining to really supporting each other? We are black kings. We are black kings and queens. The moment that we do it, it's always bigger and more impactful than any other group. I'm just going to say it myself. The swag, the vibe, the energy, the magical energy of who we are as black culture, man. can't really compare it to nothing
This
else.
fool right here.
So
This
I'm
fool
I'm
right here.
happy that my Latin tweet sparked a lot of dialogue, but I just want y'all to know that during Black History Month, somebody do me a favor and set this up. Let's have a moment for Black History Month, and we can do it virtually, where we all do a panel and we have about 10 speakers virtually, and we can have everybody in the audience, doesn't matter what man, woman, or age, and they can all tune in, and we can start becoming more intentional about helping the culture to build, discussing business, discussing real estate, movies, TV, the process, editing, creating Pro Tools, recording in the studio, making music, production. I believe the way we used to do it on Clubhouse, I believe it can be a virtual Zoom session dedicated to all things music. And then another virtual session dedicated to all things acting and filmmaking and writing. And then another virtual session can be tied in to whatever else, real estate, crypto, investments, and people being really successful in that area. That's how we build. Okay, for all of you.
All right. So Ty, another quick question, my boy. Great idea. Magnificent idea. I'm applaud you for that. You been in the game for 25 years. You said it yourself. You got the bread. Fund it. Get it done. You got the notoriety. You got the bread. Get her done, bro. Do it. Be the founder. You got the idea. Be the founder.
Fragile, insecure Black men, I love you all. But some of us are so successful and we're threatened and intimidated by the idea of passing on what we know. Our culture is never going to change, never have an opportunity to change if we want to keep our actual success stories to ourselves. And in closing, I keep saying closing, but I'm so passionate. I really feel like this really hurts, by the way. I really feel like, why do we lose so much sleep over what another Black woman or a Black man is achieving? We should look at that and be like, wow, when they're successful, they represent what's possible. And I see all you social media brands, I see all you ladies out here building your Instagram followers up and trying to really tap in and build out your brand and work with a lot of different companies. But instead of you guys, can't speak for all because a lot of people are very competitive. And it's like, I got my agency, I got what I'm doing, who reps me, you know, and you looking at other women who's trying to build their shit up in social media. But why won't y'all link up with each other and have conversations about what y'all doing and building and figure out how to get money together? This is what the other communities are doing. So I may have shocked some of y'all with the start of my message. I wish I was Latino sometime, but this is what it's based on, man. I don't care if when I talk about the things that I've seen and experienced living in the hood around the Latino company, I don't want y'all to get into me thinking stereotypes. I'm talking about what I've seen them do my whole life, living in the hood with Black and brown people. And as I was looking at what they've been doing, I was like, yo, man, I wish I had that. Okay?
What?
I wish I had family, structure, infrastructure.
You wish you had 19 people staying in your home. Bro, you actually wish. Come on now, talk to me, Ty. Talk to me, my boy. You telling me you actually wished to God, you had 19 more people living with you when mama had it hard trying to feed. Bro, really? Ty? Come on, man. 2 bathrooms and 1 stove. 1 refrigerator.
Real entrepreneurs. You gonna handle that. You gonna handle that. They cutting grass. They selling flowers and fruit on the side of the freeway. They taking all that money, putting it in the pot. Then you see them go buy their first home as a family. Then you go side and buy a car. They might have an ice cream truck. All these little randomized jobs as a part of the hustle from them grinding to get it off the ground. Then they end up opening up car dealerships, car washes, all these odd jobs, but it's getting money. And we running around this motherfucker screaming broke, acting as if there's no infrastructure. They don't have an educated background either. For those of y'all using that as an excuse, you know? It's like, yo, they just got the fucking determination and willpower to get it. And they're doing it together. They're not doing it fragmented and separated, jealous, envy, hating on. What you got going on, bro? Oh, man, I'm just working on it, blah, blah, blah. So they taking all your information while asking questions, and then they start hating on you the whole time. You know, one of the reasons I love going to the Middle East, man, is I don't feel like nobody is jealous of me and threatening me about me being who I am and my magic and what I'm bringing to the table, because they know they got their magic, you know? And I also wanted to point out the family structure that I've noticed in the Middle East. They all love and adore and respect their fathers. Even in the Muslim community, you can have multiple wives. That's their world. That's an understanding. That's a part of their specific religion. But I look at the fathers loving the wives. I look at the father literally being loved, adored, and respected as the father, as the head of the household, the head of the business, the head of what we doing, where we going, what it all looks like. And all of the guys in the Middle East are constantly linking up, smoking hookah, hanging out inside of a majlis, coming up with plans to continue dominating. We don't have that. So I don't give a fuck what you say, man. I was pointing out the obvious, and I ain't got no regrets about it. I love my people, man. I'm not trying to piss off my people. And if I did, so what? That's my truth, man. Y'all ain't gonna ever be able to stop me from speaking my truth. I'm a grown-ass man, bruh. So all I'm saying is, if you gonna go to the Louis Vuitton store and spend $3,000-$4,000 on a handbag with some matching shoes, did you spend $4,000 in the black-owned business? No. When you got niggas out here trying to get a t-shirt business off the ground with some jeans, or they online making
whoa. Now, I can side with you on this one, bro. I feel you on this one. The support with the black community is none. Shabby. Now that I can agree with you on. We need to tighten up on the support part.
Custom shoes and doing their thing. Are you ordering from your people? No. Okay? Let's go. They got, man, listen, man, our talents have no limit. Skincare products, hair care products, shoes, clothes, handbags. I'm looking at all of these different sites that I follow on Instagram with these beautiful women modeling clothes every single day. They putting up multiple outfits. Are you supporting black culture? There's a black woman who just started Slutty Vegan. Her name is Pinky. Are you vegetarian, vegan, or even looking into it? Slutty Vegan. There's ice cream shops. And then as soon as you walk into that barbershop, black owned, you trying to get a discount for a haircut. We don't do that to other cultures. Whatever they ask for, we spend.
Who gets discounts on haircuts now?
We trying to negotiate on our people. Oh man, come on, man. Look out for a nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me go. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said, did you do that at the Louis Vuitton store? Did you do that with Christian Louboutin? Did you do that in the Chanel store? Got it. Because we are so used to making white people or whatever other business they're doing successful. And we have all of the potential in the world to get it and go there. But that crab in the barrel mentality gets in the way every time. If you make it to the end of this video, I want you to write 2 quotes. And I'm going to take my ass to sleep, okay? The first quote is, people want to see you doing good, but never better than them. People that love you, or they may not love you, they want to see you doing good. Go ahead, boy, you doing your thing, baby. But they never want to see you doing better than them. And that's really fucking sad. Because we should become our greatest champions for each other. I'm leaving this video tonight. This is my motherfucking business. It's how I feel. This is what my thinking and my approach is. I don't got to give this free game away. It doesn't take a celebrity to validate your shit. Count on your hands how many celebrities there are versus regular people. Y'all so caught up in all this superficial ass celebrity fake shit. Who's fucking who's viral, who's this, who's that, man. You so caught up in everybody's life, you ain't been able to figure out your life. And then when it's time for you to figure out your life, them same niggas that you've been running around with, hanging out with, it's like, yo, soon as I do this, nigga, get it off the ground, I know all my niggas gonna support. Where they at? Where they at? Oh, okay. We can get the Koreans to support each other, right? Matter of fact, the Koreans are doing way more than supporting themselves. The Koreans on our side in the hood, I'm not a racist, okay? So don't ever twist my fucking words. I'm saying what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna fix it or apologize about nothing tomorrow. From South Central LA, the majority of the stores are owned by the Koreans. Okay? You go to the swap meet, they got all the stores. This is a black neighborhood. This is not Koreatown. This is not Chinatown. This is a black ghetto neighborhood. And they got all the swap meets up selling all the clothes that they know we love to wear every day. But when that money is made, it goes to their community. The money is being made in our community. And I'm not trying to push nobody out, and I'm not trying to start no shit. I'm saying we have to be smart in what we're doing. There's black men and women out here coming up with car ideas, handbags, shoes, hair, makeup, lashes, foundation for your face, skincare lines. Black dermatologists are out here on fire with helping us to figure out how to make our skin look even more beautiful than what it is. Black directors ain't working with black writers, producers, editors, cinematographers, executives at studios. It's all there. We got a lot of that going on, but there's a way to take it all up a level. Why haven't we created a film fund yet for ourselves to be able to have $500 million in an account, put some of the smartest people in place that can help identify the best movies and TV series, and then some tech companies that we could invest in, because anything we stamp, it flies. So I just really wanted to jump
That's how I know he high. He done messed up again. He don't know stomp from stamp.
on tonight with all this Latino controversy and just let y'all know, man, I don't hold my tongue. I may have confused y'all a little bit with the way I started it, but man, I love my culture, man. I love my people. And I just really want us to start considering and be very, very specific about building our own, having our own, and not thinking it as a negative when it's time for us to support that black man walking up the street trying to sell t-shirts. He just wants to pay his rent, pay his bills, and not go out here and turn to a life of crime and selling drugs just to get that. It's very frustrating for the water boys in the ATL running up on people's cars trying to sell them money, because they know the hood that they going back to, all they niggas.
He said, excuse me. He said the water boys is out here running up to people's cars, trying to sell them money. Boy, Tab, you ain't high right now, I don't know, boy. He said the water boys out here running up the cars, selling people money.
Niggas is out there doing what's normal. Selling dope, selling weed,
Hey.
perk, molly, Exocet, Xanax, all that shit, getting a quick buck. You gonna get a water boy some water, and now y'all out there making them feel uncomfortable every time they approach y'all about selling water. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess.
Okay, I guess.
Give them strength around. Make it easier. Let the children. I'm tired. Anyway. Shout out to Killer Mike.
Bro,
So proud of you, bro.
This fool need
You've
a
been
new
man
job
about
or
your
something.
business from the beginning. You opening up barbershops. You doing panels, letting niggas know, man. Do y'all know how to hunt? Do you know how to go right now and start growing your own vegetables? Do you know anything about catching livestock, shooting, all of that? Killer Mike, I'm here to tell you, I don't. I don't know how to do none of that. They talking about we ready for a revolution. If we ready for, this was the point that Killer Mike was making. If we really ready for a revolution and it hit tomorrow, if we can't go to a grocery store, we ain't eating. If we can't go hunt and go shoot and know how to scrape it all down and, you know, identify all the right body parts while we cooking everything live, we gonna be out here fucked up, man. There's so much more that we are, so much more that we need to do, and so much more that we're capable of doing. But this nigga shit, man. Nah, nigga, I'm good, nigga. It's like right now, man, there are certain record executives, I'm not even even gonna call their names. I've literally went to their office or they came to me, press play on the album. This is the best album of my life that's gonna change my life. And I'm sure of it. And I'm just thinking to myself, if you have what I need as a record label executive, because I still don't have a deal, if you have what I need as a black man, you know it's good. You know this album is one of them albums. You know you're capable of changing my life from having your team and your label and your infrastructure to work with mines. Why would you say no? Would other groups and other communities say no? We can't move as a fragmented culture. You should be smart enough to say there's certain things about what you do or what you wear or how you go about dealing with this and dealing with that. Instead of throwing somebody away or deciding I'm not fucking with it, where are the mentors in the industry? Where are the people that could actually sit down and not get into, I did this, and this, and that for art? You handing out the same songs, working with the same producers, got them wearing the same clothes, same music video, same shit. And every time I turn on TV, there's so much fucking auto-tune on all these records, I don't know who's who. But you said yes to that. I'm not jealous. I'm pointing out facts. Nothing about this game is going to change if we don't change our approach to embracing our own and using our power and our magic to build upon what we're doing, where we're going, and keeping it in the family and the community. The black race, because I am every bit of a black man. I'm a black king, alpha, strong, unapologetic about my shit, and don't really care about none of your sensitivities if you're not processing the information that I'm giving you tonight. Or like most, you're going to go on Instagram, grab a little sound bite so you can go write your little goofy ass op-ed. I'm not having it. I'm not going to change my story tomorrow. I'm not actually mad at nobody. But I just want y'all to know during Black History Month, what I really want us to do is virtually host an acting class, virtually host writing classes, virtually get into what it takes to produce, direct, what it takes to be an executive, to be successful out here. And I want to do this virtually. And we might have 400 or 500 people in the class. Nobody can speak. The mics will be muted. And you're going to be able to hear from the panels up on this Black History Month panel talking about, pouring into, and wanting to give it all away to the culture. Because so many of you guys are so talented, so beautiful. Poetry, writing, art on the canvas, singers, songwriters, actors, athletes, choreography, just so many different categories that you guys are very capable of being extremely successful. You got tech ideas, you got crypto investment ideas. So many things you guys are doing. And I want y'all to know I am not threatened or intimidated by you winning, which is why I can leave videos this long just wanting to give the game away. Some of y'all are depressed, frustrated, waiting on your time. This could be the fucking message you was waiting on. Delivery messages ain't always delivered the same, but the intention is there. My heart is there. I'm concerned about the lost generation. I'm concerned about us raising our daughters and our sons and they still don't have a sense of direction pertaining to where they want to go or where they're going.
Well, Ty, good luck, my boy. The type of things that you're talking on now been going on for decades, years, centuries. I don't think it's going to change now, man. It's called adapting to the situation. Now, what you're saying about the panels about teaching, how to write and produce and everything, start it. Get it started. Do something. Make the first step. You got the idea. Make the first step, bro. Because you're going to go viral with this video. Make the first step and let's see. Let's just see. This may be the difference, the deal breaker. Let's just see, Ty. Start it, my boy.